Hi and welcome to Best in Tesla. So Tesla has revealed their next generation motor and it is a masterpiece of engineering. This new motor will leave everyone else in the dust when it comes to power, efficiency, cost, scalability, you name it. And the others will not even be able to copy Tesla's new motor because it's all made in-house at Tesla, because Tesla is the only automaker that designs and makes every part of the cars themselves and design the factory that's going to produce them and all its software, all under one roof. So nothing in Tesla's new motor is something you can go out and buy. So no matter how big your wallet is, you will not be able to buy what Tesla has. You have to re-engineer it, and I don't think that's even possible. So Tesla is getting ready for a true massive scale with their next generation motor and powertrain. So let's check it all out and let's dive right in. So, Tesla already today has the most efficient powertrain and electric motor by far in the industry. Tesla's EPA range in miles per kilowatt hour is about 25 to 30% better than the competition in their class. But Tesla will take this to a whole new level long before anyone can catch up to what Tesla has today. And the big difference between Tesla and the other guys is that Tesla is constantly making improvement to its motors, powertrains and factories as well. As we saw at Investor Day, over the last 5 years, Tesla has made the Model 3 motor about 20% lighter, used 25% less rare earth materials, and the powertrain factory is 75% smaller and 65% cheaper to build that factory. And all of this while this powertrain has been in full production and been in one of the best-selling EVs in history, and also the fourth best-selling car of any kind last year, as the Model Y uses the same motor and powertrain. Meanwhile, the powertrain you have in your ID.3 today is pretty much the same as the one produced in 2019. But Tesla made all of these improvements but without losing performance. Just amazing work from Tesla. But now Tesla will make a huge leapfrog with the next generation motor and powertrain, just as we saw Tesla do with the Plaid event, showing off a whole new motor, the Plaid motor, where Tesla had invented a new way of wrapping the motor with carbon fiber sleeves that meant it could spin at much higher RPMs, thus giving it much more power. But that also meant that Tesla had to invent the machine that should build that motor, as all of this did not exist. So no one can go out and buy what Tesla has, as it is all made in-house by Tesla themselves. Just as Tesla makes their own software, so Tesla can make software that is better than what anyone else has, like the software that has helped Tesla to make the new motor the best possible motor out there. Tesla has developed software that can virtually simulate the rotating magnetic field of the electric motor. And this is essential to the cost and efficiency and weight of the motor. And because Tesla has made this software themselves, it is custom made for their users, and Tesla can do this cheaper than anyone else. And they can now quickly go through millions of drive units designs to find the best one. And that is exactly what they have done with their new motor. No, Tesla did not show the shape of the next generation car, but they did show us in great details the motor that will be in the next generation car. But that did apparently not appeal to the institutional investors, even though this is much more important than how it looks. But I guess they will get it when Tesla start producing this new motor and powertrain, because the new motor is more affordable, but will be about 20 to 30% more powerful at the same time. This is not an easy thing to do. And not only that, the new motor has been designed, like most other things at Tesla these days, to be easy to produce and assembly. And the way Tesla is doing this is by having Tesla's powertrain team and manufacturing equipment team under the same roof, just like their motor team is in the same room as the team that will put the motor together.
All of this expertise that we have in the powertrain team, in hardware, in software, in manufacturing, it's going to have a major impact on our next platform.
So they make sure this motor and powertrain is designed to be easy to produce and assembly, and not just have more power or cheaper to produce. No, Tesla's new motor is all of that. Cheaper to produce for Tesla while still having more power, and is more efficient and easier to produce and assembly, and therefore much more scalable. As Sandy Munro also said, the new hairpin design of the motor is 100% automatable and will give the motor 20 to 30% more power.
But they showed us an Easter egg. It was in the presentation, and you got the chance to see. This one here is from the Chevy Bolt. This technique was actually invented by General Motors, but not widely used. But this right here, that's the joining point for the hairpin. And it's just like that. It's a hairpin that kind of winds its way in. You can see it. and then it's laser welded on the opposite side. And that's what gives you your connection. So this is totally automatable, 100% automatable. And depending on who you talk to, this is anywhere from 20 to 30% more power. This is a really good idea. They didn't talk about it, but they showed it as an Easter egg in the videos.
Yeah,
and I'm telling you what, this is brilliant.
The reason you get there is you get better fill factor. So fill factor is these spaces right here are filled with more copper. There are some benefits to skin effect, but essentially if you could put more copper and vary the thicknesses of your hairpins based on the application and need, you can more carefully tailor this to the needs of your platform versus the wire ones or the wire wound ones. Typically have a lot of gaps and spaces in between all the circle wires.
Right.
And Tesla is doing this throughout the whole process. Tesla's in-house silicon carbide transistors is also a big enabler for Tesla to cut costs in half of their next generation vehicle, as Tesla has also found a way to reduce the silicon transistors by 75% and not lose performance. Just amazing. And Tesla has been able to reduce the cost of the drive unit to only $1,000. And Corey and Sandy Munro spat out some numbers of the drive units from $25,000 to $35,000 when talking about the competition. So Tesla's new drive units will be about 2 to 3 times cheaper for them to produce, but is still the most efficient and powerful drive unit out there. Competition will not be able to copy all of this, as this is all in-house software, hardware, and manufacturing and factory. No one can go out and buy what Tesla has. So no one will be able to keep up with Tesla's ramp in production either, because the reason why Tesla is able not just to cut the cost in half of the drive unit, but also cut the production footprint in half, means that Tesla will be able to build more from less than anyone else. But Tesla has gone one step further and reduced the amount of rare earth materials that is needed for the motor, down from 520 grams in the Model Y motor to 0. A permanent magnet motor that does not use rare earth materials at all. So Tesla is able to make a lower cost motor with higher efficiency, more power, easier to produce and assembly with 0 earth metals. I have no idea how they are able to do this, But more importantly, I don't think the competition even knows how Tesla is able to do this. And I'm not sure they will be able to figure it out, even if they tore down the motor. As even Sandy Munro, when he tore down the old motor, he could not re-engineer the magnets in the motor, as he said he would have to be there when they put them together to figure out how they are able to do what they did. I think the next generation motor will be even more complex to re-engineer, as none of the parts is something you can find anywhere else. They have even made the machine that builds them themselves. Even the factory is Tesla's own design, meaning that Tesla can build their new factory faster than anyone else. And I think we will see that demonstrated with the new factory in Mexico that will be spitting these engines out like a machine gun. So good luck trying to catch up to this engineering masterpiece from Tesla.
It's only possible because of the incredible people on our powertrain teams. They are absolutely committed to the cause of sustainable energy, and that is why we can do what no other company can do.
Yeah, Tesla is leading the way, and today has the most efficient and most powerful powertrain on the market. But Tesla has now designed a motor and powertrain that is better in every way, cutting cost and production footprint in half, getting ready for a truly massive scale that no one else can keep up with. So if you thought Tesla was ramping up fast, because as we can see, no one else has yet to catch up to Tesla in production of BEVs. But that was the old slow Tesla. Now Tesla is about to turn on the next motor and speed up.
Every time somebody opens their mouth and says, that can't happen, Elon shows up with, oh, here, you want to look at that? Well, I don't think that's going to work. And it's always the same. You want to be a naysayer? Go ahead. Go and be a Hindenburg. I don't give a rat's ass. At the end of the day, eventually, you're always going to lose. Always. Because, especially if you're betting against Elon Musk. Don't do it.
And thank you for watching. And until next time, take care out there and be nice.